Frankly, number one on the list, the priority list has to be acquiring a center. And I think it's intriguing
Hmm.
every time this time of year in Leafs Nation. Should they go all in is the phrase. I don't know what constitutes all in. Maybe you have an answer for that. Is it a Braden Shen? Is it a Lawton? Outside of Mikko Rantanen, and for me at least, there's not really a player out there that I'm going all in on. I don't know if you feel the same way.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're making a big boulder move, an out of left field move, you're gonna, trade Morgan Riley. Like, how's other than that, which I know you wouldn't mind, but uh, there, I just don't. So I don't foresee something like that taking place. The hockey type trade for this particular group. So all in means strengthening what you've got. Obviously, there's familiarity with Craig Berube and Braden Shen from their days in St. Louis when they won a cup. But he's got a few more years on his deal. It's a $6.5 million cap hit. I tried playing armchair GM to see, all right, who can move? How can you move out money? How can you figure this, that, and the other? It's tricky because if you're going all in just on one piece and not addressing, another depth need, it's you have to do both. You can't go all in just on one. All in doesn't mean one particular thing. You're going to have to address multiple pieces. So we'll see again what they end up doing. But if it's all in, you're all in. So you got to make a variety of different moves here. And considering where Toronto is at, with some uncertainty related to the future of 16, there shouldn't be, but there is. You got to decide when it's time to go big or go home in the second round.
The other thing they have to be weighing, and it piqued my interest, I won't lie, on Sunday, I talked about this earlier this week, was Brendan Shanahan being at the London Knights game. That's probably a routine service, but it is deadline time, so it's obviously going to pique some interest. But they got to get this right, man. If they're making a deal that involves a Minton or a Cowan or a Danford, and imagine a scenario where you trade like a Cowan and he turns into a bona fide star. And I guess you could say that with any prospect, but I wonder if it would make sense from the Maple Leafs perspective to deal a Cowan specifically, considering I think we could both agree his value isn't what it was even to start this season.
No, and there was pressure at World Juniors. That didn't help. I still think a lot of teams understand where the potential level is. The fact that he's still in the O, he's going to have an opportunity, to obviously gain pro experience soon here, but consistent pro experience. But you got to. I mean, from Toronto's side of things, you're hyping up your own assets, and teams already have interest in some of their guys. So it's more of Toronto's desire versus reluctance to move one of these kids. And again, do you want to be just, on the fence all the time, or do you want to go for it? Like, fans cry all the time. Go for it. How come our GM doesn't do more? How come our team, not just Toronto, everywhere? And then they do it. It doesn't work out. And oh, what an idiot. Well, you can't have it both ways. So you've got to be able to make the bold moves and back them up. We tried. It didn't work. We're going to try again. Look at Vegas. Vegas hit home run after home run. They whiffed on a few deals. They got Pacioretty. That didn't work out for them. There was another big move that they tried to make. Tatar, that didn't work out. So, sometimes you hit, sometimes you don't. But at least you're taking swings, and I think every fan base would appreciate their team taking those swings. And now might be the right time to swing big for Toronto.
Make sure to check out more of our content right here on the Leafs Nation YouTube page. We got long-form interviews, we got clips, we got epic rants by Jay Roseau. We simply have it all. And don't forget, you can find out much more at theleafsnation.com. Thanks so much for watching.